Hi guys, and welcome to my November update. Welcome to my November wrap up. Okay, shall we start? I'm going to start with the books this time because I'm really happy with the progress that I'm making with the challenges. Got some exciting news to share with you this month. Lilo says hello. He's a bit sleepy at the moment. He wants to snuggle. Anyway, so my clock reading challenge. Okay, this is going really well. I'm just going to put up a graphic here so you can see my progress. I am bang on track for finishing this challenge this year. Okay, I'm only missing one book now, which is my 12. This month I got my 6 with 6 hard days in Andalusia, which is a thriller. It's an action thriller. And I have to say, it was okay. It was okay, that one. Ended up giving that one a 3-star. But anyway, I will do a full review to go through that. So anyway, that's got me on track for my clock reading challenge, which is great. And I'm currently reading my book for 12, which is 12 days till Christmas. So I'm definitely feeling hopeful about finishing that challenge, which is really good. I also, drum roll please, I actually finished the A to Z reading challenge. Yes, I know. Thank you. This is the first time that I've finished it. I've been doing this reading challenge since it started, basically. It's been years now, and I've never finished all of the letters before. So this is like a huge achievement for me. I feel, this is like a Grammy, this is like Academy Award kind of stuff. I read XOXO, which is one that I bought from Amazon specifically to finish this challenge because I was just missing the X. And so now, ta-da, here's my graphic with my full A to Zs. Yay! So yeah, I'm really happy about that. The book was actually really good. I really enjoyed this one, and I'm glad that I picked it out. So if you are looking for an X for your A to Z challenge, then I suggest picking this one up. This was actually, it's from a series, The Calvettis of New York. I haven't read any of the other books in the series, and this is number 4, okay? And it's completely fine to read as a standalone. So if you are looking for an X, then, this is a nice, quick romance read, which was good. I'm also making quite good progress with my NetGalley TBR challenge that I'm doing as well. So I've managed to read some books for that as well. I read The Extraordinary Pause, which is a children's book, which was really good, actually. I enjoyed that. I've done a review for that, so I will link that for you. And I've also finished reading The Home Office Solutions, How to Set Up an Efficient Workspace Anywhere in Your House. Okay? So this is a book all about creating your home office workspace. And it was actually really interesting because it actually went way beyond what I thought it was going to. So obviously it covered a lot of the stuff that you would sort of think about when you're planning a home office, but it also gave a lot of tips for like working from home and things like that as well. So that one was really good as well. And I also read You'll Be the Death of Me by Kara McManus, which is one that I read for a book tour which was organised by The Right Reads, which is a group that I'm part of, and they're pretty awesome. So read this book, was really excited to get a copy of this one because I'd read her One of Us is Lying previously and really enjoyed that one, and this one was equally as good as well. So if you like YA, mystery, murder kind of stuff, then definitely check that one out because that was awesome. And yeah, so I'm feeling positive about my challenges. We got 1 month to go. I completed the A to Z, which was just like an amazing feeling. Just as like it's a little accomplishment for me, seeing as I've tried to do it so many times and not managed to do it. So feeling really chuffed about that. I am majorly confident that I'm going to finish the clock challenge. Like I said, I started the last book for that already, so that's definitely looking good. And my NetGalley percentage is now back up over the 80%, so I am thrilled about that as well. Making progress with that. I definitely want to make more progress with it. I did get a book on NetGalley, which wasn't already on my TBR. I got a new one. I know I said I wasn't going to agree to any more books or request any more books until I got it down to 0, but it just seemed like a really, really good book. So I did, and they approved me straight away, so, which I wasn't expecting. I was expecting it to be like a little bit delayed, because it often is, and they approved me straight away. But it's about a bookshop and libraries and stuff, and I was just like, I really want to read this, so I got that one. So I have a new one to add to my list for my NetGalley TBR challenge. I'm going to try and be good. I'm trying not to look at any other books on it. I'm just going on NetGalley and I'm going directly to my shelf so that I can mark off the books that I've read from the ones that are already on there. I'm trying to be good about this and not actually even look at the other books available. But I just saw this one and I was just like, I want to read it. So I did, and they approved me. So I do have a new one on there, but my percentage is still looking pretty good now. So, I still have a long way to go. Here's the graphic. This is current situation, okay? So I'll have to update this to add in the new book that I added, actually. But the goal is to get through these ones anyway. So I think I'm going to be able to do it. Anyway, so that's it for the reading challenges for this month. Would love to hear how you're doing on yours. What reading challenges are you doing this year? And what reading challenges are you planning on doing next year? Because this is something I'm starting to think about now. I'm definitely going to do the clock challenge again, because I found that a lot of fun and it was low pressure, definitely doable, and it's quite interesting. And I already have a few books that I want to read which have numbers on them. So kind of excited about doing that again. So join me for it. It would be great to have more of you joining in. Like I said, it's a really easy reading challenge to do because it's only 12 books throughout the year. So, that's one a month, which makes it a nicely doable one. I'm not sure, now that I've finished and completed the A to Z reading challenge, I'm not sure if I'm going to do that again. I might try out some different ones instead. I do have an idea for another reading challenge, which I would like to do, but I want to check and make sure that no one else has already organized it before I set it up. But so that's going to be interesting anyway. I may launch another one as well, so another one to go along with the clock reading challenge. Still a kind of doable one. It's not that hard to complete, I don't think. But anyway, it's just an idea at the moment, but I'm kind of excited about doing that one. So I probably do that. And I'm not sure what other ones I will take part in. I'm kind of thinking I might do kind of less challenges and maybe take part in more readathons, as like just to mix it up, just to change a little bit and see if it means that I'm more productive or less productive, changing a little bit of my challenge model, shall you say. So anyway, if you have anything that you would like to share about reading challenges, readathons, what helps you the most. Do you do them? Do you not do them, and why? Do you have any particular ones that you're really excited about taking part in? Then please do let me know about them. If you have the sign up videos and things that tells you more details about them, then I would love to see those as well. So please link them up, people, link them up. Anyway, let's see what else. My blog audit challenge. Okay, the blog audit challenge in November was all about website security and things. Now, I already, my website is already HTTPS. I had the SSL certificate already in place and things. So as far as that goes, my site is already pretty secure. So I do, I have done another backup, and it's a reminder to myself more than anything that I do need to regularly back up my blog content and things and save a copy of it, because you never know what could happen. And unfortunately, there are a lot of people out there that have nothing better to do in their life than hack people. So yeah, just as like a security precaution, it's a good idea to back up your blog as often as you can. Now let me see. Okay, and last but not least was the social media audit challenge, where the November focus was on Instagram. Now I have to say I completely failed at this. Yeah, I don't know what it is with Instagram. Like, I really want to get into Instagram and be good at it and things, but I just can't seem to do that. I don't know. I'm trying to get better, and I want to make sure that I have regular content up on there. And but yeah, I need to get better about like programming the content, and I don't know, maybe I need to do some like more like live stories or something to, I don't know, to mix it up and get me kind of more motivated to do Instagram. I'm definitely not the sort of person that's gonna do these all like the artistic photos with the books for Bookstagram and stuff. It just takes up way too much time, and I've got too much other stuff going on to be able to do it. And honestly, there are so many people out there that are doing such amazing stuff, like amazing photos that they come up with. The aesthetics are like astounding on some of the Bookstagram accounts. And I just think that for me to get to that kind of level and have any chance of being in the competition on that, it would have to be like my only focus really. And my main focus is on my blog. So my website is my main hub and what I'm most focused on getting traffic to and things. There's different reasons for that. I mean, I love social media. I am like a complete social media junkie, and I am literally on like all of them pretty much. But my website is my space. It's my home. I have my own domain, so it's my property doing it. And you know, I just think it's more worth investing in that. I've seen a lot of people with social media that try so hard and they finally get these big followings and everything, and then something will happen and then they'll get blocked out, or their account will be erased or something, and they lose all of that. Or you know, or the site goes down or something, and I just think that would be terrible, because I know how much work goes into all of that. And like I said, I mean, I think my main social media hub is definitely Twitter. And I also use Pinterest as well, because that's amazing for like long-term traffic. Twitter kind of gets like better instant results, whereas Pinterest is definitely a long-term thing, because it's actually a search engine as opposed to social media. And I love YouTube as well, obviously. I love the whole video medium and everything. So they're definitely the ones that I'm more interested in developing. I mean, I do have Facebook as well, although the traction on Facebook is very kind of up and down. So I don't, that depends, but it does bring in traffic. LinkedIn as well does bring in some. Again, it's not one that I've really focused on that much in the past. Even when, I mean, now I am posting more regularly. I'm sharing my blog posts and things over there. But again, it is for sharing my blog posts. Also because LinkedIn is definitely a professional social media. So it's not really like the chatty kind. I definitely want to get more into like Goodreads as far as, I mean, I use Goodreads and I rate all my books and things that I read on there. But I would like to get more involved in the community aspect of Goodreads, definitely. Because definitely my people, or the book addicts over there, definitely people I want to connect with and stuff. So I don't know. Yeah, I've got a lot to think about coming into this last month of the year and thinking about plans for the new year and what I want to concentrate more on and why. Because I think the why is so important, because a lot of the time we sort of think, oh yeah, it'd be really good to like think about doing that. But then you have to weigh up as well, like, why do you want to do it? Like, what's the end goal? You know, it's your end game with these things. And sometimes it just, that means that, you know, some of the stuff, maybe it's better, you might want to do it, but it might just get in the way of doing the other stuff that is actually going to get you to your end goal. So yeah, I've got a lot of thinking to do over this last month of the year. It's going to be interesting. Anyway, I've come very close to hitting, I've hit so many of my goals for this year, which I'm really, really pleased on. I didn't hit some so far, but I've still got a month left to go, so you never know. I might still hit them. But yeah, I think that next year is definitely going to have some exciting stuff anyway. So as we're going into this final month of the year, I would love to know how you guys are like weighing up your year and things as well, what you're trying to do in this final month, if you have any goals that you still want to hit that you haven't quite reached yet. What ones are they? Like, I really wanted to get my subscribers up for my YouTube channel this year, and I have increased my subscribers, so I'm really, really pleased with that. So thank you to all of you that have clicked that subscribe button. If you haven't, then please give it a click, because I would really like to monetize my YouTube channel. I would really like to take it up a notch and do more on the YouTube community as well, because I love my fellow booktubers. They do some amazing videos and things as well. Seriously, there is like some really creative talent out there that is putting out amazing videos to share their love of reading and promote books and things, which is one of my main goals. Because I love books, I love reading, and I want to share that passion with everyone. So seeing all these other people doing so well and everything as well, I want to be more involved in that anyway. So yeah, that's one of the things that I haven't reached my goal for this year for that, and I would really like to. So if you want to help me, then like I said, click the subscribe button, and I will have new videos for you every week. And yeah, so I don't know, this has turned into like a bigger discussion. This kind of discussion, I should be doing them in like next month's wrap up, really, when I'm wrapping up the end of the year stuff. But I've been thinking a lot about this stuff going into the final month, so I wanted to share a little bit with you. Anyway, is this you as well? I mean, are you already thinking about your end of year wrap up and your goals for next year and things? If you are, then let me know about that as well down in the comments. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.